Eddie, what up, bro? Just getting set up, man. I'm gonna do just an hour, so maybe about, I don't know, 16, 17 miles, just gonna kind of chill. There's probably gonna be a couple sprint segments that I'll try and go for. Or I will just hop in and join up. It'll let you know that you gotta join an event. Starting to add to my setup here, you know. Got some art going up. See, I don't know where Raul's at. I think it'll still have you join up with me, Raul, whenever you hop on. Ooh, yeah. I wanted to do that whole green screen thing, and then I was like, you know what, I'll put up some stuff around me, I guess. I think when we move into our new place, I'm going to put up some like cycling art, I guess. I was looking at some cool pieces. I'm going to try and do like a side cam view so that you can see my setup and kind of see what it looks like when I go for like an all-out sprint. Because my setup's crazy. It elevates as I hit hills. My handlebars raise up, and if I go downhill, they go down a little bit. So it's like as real world as possible. And then, like, you know, I have to change gears because it gets harder when I go uphill. If I draft behind somebody, see how it says, like, close the gap? If I draft behind somebody, I feel it get easier. So now I'm letting this dude do the work, and I'm just kind of chilling behind him, taking a break. Yo, Daniel Camarillo. Airborne, bro. Yeah, it'd be cool. It'd be cool because you'd see the whole action. You'd see what it looks like when I get up and sprint. All the way. Waiting for Raul to join up. I was actually going to try, hold on, something's up real quick, I gotta do something. guys should be seeing my heart rate. There we go. Alright, there we go. So I was actually on this ride, I'm trying to kind of chill, except for the couple of sprint segments I might come across. Try and keep my heart rate below 150. I've never done this before, so I'm not going to be very good at it. So if you look at the top left corner of the screen, you'll see 158W, 192W, all those numbers changing. That's the amount of like power and force I'm putting into the pedals. So obviously the higher it goes, the harder I'm pushing on the pedals. And then right below that you see my heart rate. Yo, Keith, what up, bro? I'm gonna see you shortly for some sleigh time. I'm trying to lay back a little bit since my heart rate's going up. There we go. So, I guess like the idea of this ride was basically to, I'm sure you guys see all my posts and stuff. Those of you that don't, I'm a big cyclist, right? I'm a big passionate cyclist. And so, just want to talk about why I love it so much, man, and why cycling. Originally it was golf. That was my recovery, or not my recovery, my therapy. But that was usually drinking a bunch while we were playing. So I was working at the VA doing the golf group, and my supervisor there showed me this letter talking about this cycling group for vets. And I was like, yeah, right. I'm not gonna go be one of those gay ass cyclists in tights. I was always the dude driving past, honking my horn, yelling at him to get on the sidewalk. So I pushed it off for a little bit, and after I kind of thought about it for a little bit, it's like, man, if it helps even one vet, it's worth starting it up and giving it a shot. Like, I may as well go try it. So I went out and went for my first bike ride, blew up. I loved it. I loved feeling that challenge again. Kind of when I was in the Army, they always kind of talked about like, hey, you guys are doing more than anybody else has done throughout their entire day before we even get our day started. So we would wake up and go do like PT for an hour and a half or whatever. So that bike ride, man, it was like the challenge that I had needed. I was just drinking, playing golf, not doing much as far as like activity and exercise. But yeah, got that challenge. And I was like, alright, keep going with this. And, in the context of the organization that I initially got started riding with, was like a group of vets. And so, of course, there was like a different type of like camaraderie that went along with that. And that's an added bonus, of course, to have a bunch of dudes that you can relate to through a military experience and do shit like this. go conquer a hill together, you know, and make sure everybody gets up it. No matter how hard it is, no matter how slow they go, you get up that shit. And so that was awesome. But as far as like, it really is the same thing individually. So I gotta bring my heart rate down. Starting sprinting up that hill a little bit. But I still get like I think the military kind of brought out of me this like idea that I love to challenge myself. I love to push my body and my mind to the limits to see what I'm capable of. And like remind myself that, dude, I got this. Like, I can do this, you know? And so, this does that for me. You know, climb these big ass mountains, man. It sucks. But it's like, I can do it. I can go climb a big ass mountain. It's like, this reminds me that I'm alive, you know? And I'm capable of doing awesome things. And then on the flip side, you like the downhills, man. Bombing down the hills, hauling ass, doing like 50 miles an hour. Whew, man, I'm telling you, like I'm getting excited right now just thinking about it. But hey, Sonia, how you doing? Thank you for joining. So, but like, ever since I got out of the Army, I'm kind of looking for that challenge, that thing that reminds me that I have a purpose, and that I'm alive. And being in combat, there's nothing more exciting than that. I swear to God, it's crazy. But going 50 miles an hour down a hill is almost like that. And so I've been chasing that adrenaline rush ever since I got out. And cycling is the closest thing I could find to reaching it without being shot at. I mean, dude, if you crash at 50 wearing this, like this ain't nothing, man. You're done. You're gonna be jacked up. You could possibly die. I've come close. Once going off a cliff almost. But knowing that I can go through all of that and then push on through it, go for another bike ride after that in a couple weeks. Man. And the fact that, not to mention, it's like such a healthy therapy. I could be doing what I was doing, playing golf, just drinking a bunch. But I can't wake up and do a bike ride if I get drunk the night before. So I stopped drinking because of cycling. I would go hard on the weekends. But I'd much rather wake up feeling fresh and go for a big bike ride than not be able to function at all the next day. Another thing that's crazy about cycling, it's like, I live in Fresno, Central Valley, center, east, west, north, south of California. It's like I always make fun of it as like the butthole of California. But I can go do a ride through Fresno and find all sorts of places and scenery that is just so beautiful that I never notice when I'm in my car doing like 50 miles an hour past it. But when you're cruising by at like 15, 20 miles an hour, slow rolling past, you have time to actually pay attention to it and see the beauty of things around you. It's awesome, man. It's so awesome, man. it also helps that, halfway decent at riding a bike. And, another thing, it's like, it's riding a bike. How much fun is that? Like, I'll be out there dodging things, just for the hell of it. I dance on my bike and weave to music as long as it's safe. But it's riding a bike, man. Every kid loves to ride a bike. And I swear it brings the kid out in me. It brings a different person out in me. For sure. And then I found a great way to use cycling as almost like a way to memorialize things. So for instance, like buddies that I have that were killed overseas, now I'll go ride how old they would be in miles if they were still alive. And that's something every year that before this I would just drink and be all sad and mopey. And now I go do a badass ride and I have a great time. I celebrate it in a different way. I think I do a better way of honoring their lives. It's a good way to process it all too on a bike ride. Why am I riding? Why am I doing this? Oh shit, I got a sprint coming up. Alright guys, let's see. I started a little late, so I don't know how it's going to go. It's 23 seconds of suck. I got it. Yes. Slow down. Whew. And of course there's a climb right after it. Catch my breath in a sec. Keep talking. Hydrate or die. Oh, that's stupid. So, it doesn't actually give me, because I'm in a meetup with somebody, it's not comparing my time with everybody else's time that's riding right now. Yo, Paul, what up, bro? Hey, what's up, brother? The rub. It's kind of a bummer. But I did get cocky and lay off at the end. Stupid. Now I'm kind of mad at myself. But anyways, I'm gonna catch my breath a little bit. So, as I was saying, now I use cycling to memorialize buddies that died overseas I go for a ride every November 4th for my dad, and I do the miles that he would be if he were still alive. So I go do a birthday ride for myself, and usually like that one, like last year I tried to do 40 miles in 2 hours. Tried to average 20 miles an hour. So it's awesome, man. It's awesome switching the mentality on those days that would normally be depressing days, and I would just drink it all away. Now I go face it with a sober mind, you know, kinda. Face it though. Talk about it like 2 years ago was really awesome when I was still living down in LA for my buddies' anniversaries. I had a plan to go, and it was weird because I worked 8 to 4:30 or whatever, so I couldn't just go knock out a 70-mile ride. Oh, I could have. Probably should have. It would have been awesome. But so what I did is I woke up at like 4 o'clock in the morning. I went and rode one of my buddy's ages in miles before work. And then after work, a couple of the guys from the group that I was riding with came and joined me after work. And we all rode for my other buddy. And during the ride, I got to tell them the story of their actions in combat. And you know, so now I got a whole other handful of dudes that know Mendoza and Brennan's story. Gotta bring my heart rate down. But so that was awesome, man. I mean, and that's probably the biggest thing in all of this is, man, the camaraderie from other cyclists is just, it's just like the military, man. I got a few dudes now that I know I can go to and count on if I'm ever in a time of need, or I got more family, you know, I got a bigger family. It's pretty awesome. So how's everybody doing? I was supposed to be riding with one of my buddies, actually, one of the guys from the beginning, but cannot seem to link up with him. I'm not sure if it's because I took off without him or what. Kind of sucks. Whew. But everybody, welcome. Thank you for, I know you could totally be watching anything else, but I really do appreciate you guys stopping by, hanging out for however long you hang out for. It's enjoyable. It makes this ride going nowhere feel like I'm going somewhere. So yeah, man, cycling's really changed my life. My wife will tell you too. Now I go run, so with my wife's schedule as a ICU nurse, and like going to school for a master's and the baby and everything, I was having a really hard time riding consistently. And so I was like, well shit, I can go for a jog real quick instead of going for a hour, 2 hour ride, 3 hour ride. I go for a 20-minute, 30-minute run right when she gets home, before she goes to bed, or her next shift, you know. So yeah, I started running again. Hated running. I hated it in the Army. We did it so much, and I swore I would never do it again. And now I find myself getting ready to run my first half marathon on the 31st of this month. You know, just to go out of 2020 with a bang, man. Kick 2020 in the face. In the face. So it's like, man, it's changed my mind. It's like cycling is something that I can do if I'm depressed, if I'm angry, if I'm super stressed, whatever the emotion. Cycling can help. Because I ride a bike and you can't really think about that kind of stuff. Like, it's crazy. Like, I don't think about stuff a lot while I'm riding. I'm thinking about my surroundings, what's in front of me, my left and right, what's coming up behind me, how fast I'm pedaling, my heart rate, how much power I'm putting up. I gotta think about all that other stuff. So you don't really think about, like, you think about life a little bit, you know, but it's not your main focus like you think it would be. If I was going on a memorial ride for somebody, you know, in my mind I should be thinking about them the whole time. But you don't, so it's good, man. So you go out with the intention of like riding for these dudes, and you do, but you don't sit there and dwell on them the whole time. You just finish your ride and realize, wow, that was awesome. So glad I got out and did that. Like, you know, it's like any other workout. It's like any other passion, you know? It's like, so working out the gym, you gotta find the motivation to get out the door and go do it. And I was trying to go by the motto, motivation follows action. So I sit there and wait for motivation to show up. That could take forever. Like, but if I go on a ride, regardless of how motivated I am, a couple miles in, I'm so glad I did it, and I find myself super motivated, hauling ass. So it's crazy how it works, man. It's crazy. I need to hydrate. Hydrate or die. That's what Morlock would say. Some of you guys know Morlock. Morlock was the guy that went on my first bike ride. I call him Coach. Alex, what up, bro? How you doing, man? Can't wait to see you get back on your bike, bro. Whether it be a recumbent or an upright. How's your recovery going from surgery? And see, like this guy, Alex Fergus. I've met him once. We're friends on Facebook through other mutual friends through cycling. But like, you know, can't wait to see this dude get back on his bike. See him being himself again on his bike. That dude was climbing like crazy when I first started riding. I remember Alex, bro, I remember looking at you and like, oh my God, I cannot wait to get to his level. But like, you know, just that support. Don't even have to like know this dude a whole lot to care for him and have a relationship with him, you know? That's what it's about. Camaraderie, man. So awesome. Alright, I gotta focus on my heart rate more. It's kinda hard. My legs just wanna go. There's a towel down there, so I'm just spitting on my gym floor right now. Alright, so any newcomers, to the top left of the screen is that constantly changing number. Is the amount of power that I'm putting into the pedals, pushing down, pulling up on the pedals. And then below that is my heart rate. So I'm trying to keep my heart rate below 150, just trying to do a chill ride. Spinal therapy. I do what you like, Alex said. Spinal therapy, man. Sounds crazy. I am glad you're getting into it, bro. Just go kick that therapy's ass. Get through it like you would any of those big ass climbs out there in Monterey, bro. You'll get it. Halfway, where are you at? Raul, where are you at? You're supposed to be with me. I can wait for you. I'll slow pedal. I need to bring my heart rate down anyways. I'm 9 miles in, so yeah, baby stuff's growing for sure. For sure. Just use that climber mentality, bro. Oh, and then, added bonus. Super added bonus. So, some of you might know my brother, Seth Dietrich. He's a cyclist now. Got him! How could I not be any more happier with that? Because, we used to golf. That was our thing, you know? And so, anytime we got together, we'd golf together. And now we go for bike rides together. And it's awesome. It's awesome because, it's healthy, man. And I think for sure, I know that one thing I've learned this year is that physical health is so important, man. So important. With this stuff going around, this coronavirus, healthy people aren't dying. That's just my opinion. And so, why not have this be a hobby? Bike riding. Just get into shape, man. So I have this loop strap, and it tracks my recovery through my sleep, how many times I wake up throughout the night, my heart rate throughout the night. And then it tracks my strain throughout the day as I'm going about doing activities. Anyways, it tells me, so I turned 40 in 2021 August. But right now, I have the metabolic rate or life rate or whatever, that of a 35-year-old. I'll take it. I will take it. And you don't have to do anything crazy. Just getting out, man. When I was injured, just walking. It's got to be active, man. So for this activity to be my hobby, my passion, pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. And then through cycling and loving challenges, the body and the mind, I become a climber and have a strong love for climbing. Man, you can't imagine the scenery that those rides put me around. You guys see them on Facebook. It's amazing, man. It's like mini Yosemite right here. I need to go ride up in Yosemite, actually. But, man, let's go ride through those areas. Fresh air. Man, I love it so much. And, get the bomb down. Come on, I need to try and break 60. I think I've hit 58 miles an hour before. Okay, heart rate, focus. So, you're sitting here watching, and you're like, oh my god, because this is crazy. I had no idea they even had this for cycling, all this technology. This is nuts, man. But anyways, that center bar up there tells you my distance, how many feet I'm climbing, how fast I'm going, how long I've been riding. Just to the left of that, are power-ups. So I'm going to use this power-up on this sprint and see if I can get it. But that little arrow helmet looks like an arrow helmet if you're familiar with cycling. So it's like Mario Kart. So I need to bring my heart rate down if I'm going to do this like I should do it. Like it deserves to be done. I just wish that I wasn't in this meetup now so I could see how my time compares to everybody else's. But actually, I will see it. Coming up on that left-hand side where it says Titans Grove KOM. As I get closer to the sprint segment, it'll show the leaders. So let's pay attention to it. And then I'll go for it. Oh, my big ring. Yeah, bro, I cannot wait to go ride in other countries for sure, and just other places, other awesome places. So awesome. Alright, let me get ready for this. Alright, so it's not going to show the leaderboard. Alright, well, let's just beat my previous time. Alright, my time a couple nights ago was 23:52. 23:52. Let's beat that. Alright, here we go. Got it by a second. And no urge to throw up yet. I didn't see my power output. Yeah. Thanks, guys. Got him. Kind of feel a little something in my quad right now. See, in that time, pedaled all the way through. Didn't get cocky. Bring my heart rate down. Whoo, yeah, buddy. I'll take that. That's some good power. Hydrate or die. Inhaled it a little bit. Hey, thanks guys for sticking around watching. Yeah, Keith, I feel like I'm gonna have a stroke. Oh man, definitely stroke worthy. But hey, you know, like that sense of accomplishment of just smashing my previous time by over a second, it's awesome. It's like hitting that perfect drive on the golf course, or hitting that perfect approach shot to the green. Yeah, this sucks. It fucking hurts. But I can do that shit. That's what I love about it, man. Whew. I mean, I'm not sure. I probably would have gotten it. But because I'm in this meetup where I'm supposed to be riding with Raul, that's why I got this little yellow arrow over me. Oh, I did. Look, I got the green jersey. All right. So over to the right there. No, you know what? I think that's giving me the green jersey for the meetup. So between me and Raul. I don't think that's me against everybody in Zwift right now. So yeah, if you look over to the right, you'll see this bar over here. Those are all people in their houses, on their trainers, riding around this world right now. You can wave at them or give them thumbs up. You can ride with them and draft with them. Dude behind me, 28 seconds behind me, is from Germany. Yeah, that is your perfect drive. Your KD. Whew. So my boy Keith in here, he streams video games. That's what he does for his therapy, for his service in the military. Whatever he's dealing with then, you know, he doesn't like to play video games. I play with him. We sit there and bullshit, it's fun. Hanging out with somebody, you know, socializing. And that's what this is right here for me, socializing with you guys. During this lockdown, can't go see nobody. I got my heart rate below 150. So this power up that I have, a little pickup truck or delivery truck, it's the draft boost. So if I'm behind somebody, I can hit that and it acts like I'm drafting behind a truck. Hey, who won the Monday night game? Pittsburgh or Cincinnati? Cincinnati win? Tell me Cincinnati. Maybe I'll catch up to Raul. That'd be funny. Sorry for any Steelers fans out there if they lost. Yeah, got some plans, man. I got some plans to make this stream better. So I did the artwork, you know, or something. But we're getting ready to move into our new house in March. So I'm going to find my space in there, get it all set up. I'm going to try and get a side view camera so that you guys can see my setup, how it works. And just kind of see what it looks like when I get up and do those sprint efforts. Be pretty cool. Try and get some, actually, let's see. I'm not going to mess with this yet. So I'll be bringing some music into the stream. Just adding some more feel, you know? Some hype for the chat. So if you haven't already, a little bell right there, get notified when I come on live. You can hit exclamation notify, exclamation follow. I think if you do exclamation followage, it'll tell you like how long you can follow. I've only done it for a couple days, but cool little things in this whole live streaming thing that I'm learning about. Bengals by 10, nice. Yeah, I mean, shit. If I can ride my bike and sit here and talk to people, whatever, and if I'm lucky enough to make any type of income from that, then shoot, how awesome is that? And chill on this descent, get my heart rate to come back down. What's everybody up to tonight? All right, Alex, have a good one, bro. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the motivation. I've got about 15 more minutes left in my ride. So look, I'll probably get what? 21 miles or something. Already like a pro streamer, yeah. I wish. I want to start like wearing my helmet, wearing my sunglasses, my gloves. It's like, come on. Yeah, keep this as little pudgy fingers. You can see when I play a video game, he's all over the place with these little pudgy thumbs just hit every button at the same time. I gotta carry Keith all the time when we play. I'm kidding. I'm sure I'm breaking his back from all the carrying that he does. Carrying in the wrong ring. Oh yeah, when he tipped over, that was hilarious. Alright, Raul is riding with me. He is somewhere on the map. He just sent me a picture of him on his trainer. Short and stubby. I'm short and stubby too. Just elsewhere. Hey-o! Hydrate or die. Almost inhaled water again. Yeah. He was shocked that it happened, yeah. That was funny. And he took over the day before too, on our first ride together. Well, it doesn't look like I'm doing so good on keeping my heart rate below 150. Hey, made a wiener joke. Okay, let's try and ease it up this climb. Which I normally don't do. And then it's like, when my legs feel hills, they just want to start fucking going. I have a hard time slowing down going the climbs. Okay, there we go, 149 heart rate. So a little bit more about my setup is I have this fan called the Wahoo Headwind, Kicker Headwind, and it syncs to my heart rate monitor. And so as my heart rate increases, the wind it blasts harder. Actually, I forgot to turn on my fan, damn. So I have a second fan also, because even that one down below is not good enough. And I forgot to open the dang window, dang it. I was trying to do everything else to get the stream set up all perfect and flawless. Forgot the window. Forgot the window! I'll wake the babies. Dang it. Shh. Wake the baby. Oh. Sprint's coming up again to be the last time for the night. Alright, let's see if we can beat 22:48. I doubt it. Oh man, this is gonna hurt. Alright, so got this almost a quarter-mile sprint segment coming up here in a little bit. Alright, I wish I could, dang, I should set up a, let me see if I can do this while I'm doing this. Let's see how this works, guys. Give me 1 second. Make sure my spelling is right. Let's see if that publishes. I don't know how this works, so let's see. Let's see if this poll comes up. So I think there should be a poll coming up on the screen shortly to have you guys vote on whether you think I will beat my previous PR of 22:48 on the sprint segment coming up. I don't know, my first time doing it, so. Oh, damn it. So it is nice. It's up. The poll is up. Nice. I'm learning. Let's see. All right. Okay. D-Bab. D-Bab. Don't be a bitch. Don't be a bitch, bro. I will do my best not to be a bitch. It should be coming up here soon. Oh yeah, okay, it's coming up after this bridge and a couple little hairpin turns. Probably the last thing I do for the night. A little glitchy. Yeah. I'm going to turn off my TV. Alright, so I got to go around to the right, then around to the left, and I'll drop down into the sprint. And we'll get it! Let's get it! Use this draft power up. It's not really going to help me nearly as much as that arrow. We'll use it anyways. Bring my heart rate down. Come on. Getting all excited for the sprint. Alright. See if I can induce vomiting. That should have been the poll. That's the new poll. Will I throw up because of this sprint effort? Yay or nay? Submit your votes. Yay or nay on the throw. This string should be called puking with Doc. Yeah, I'll have to, I think I gotta just clean up my laptop a little bit. Probably got all sorts of, you know, multiple antiviruses probably going at the same time or something. So we gotta get it cleaned up and juice this sucker up once we get in our new place. Better internet, probably do wired internet. There should be a poll in the chat right now, maybe, or exit out of the stream, hop back in maybe. And it'll ask you about if I'm going to beat this sprint segment or not. Yeah, clip it if I puke, bro. It's coming up. If you look up at the top right, you'll see the map. And it'll show you what kind of current incline or decline I'm on right now. Like right now it says 0% top right up the top right little deal. Here comes the sprint. All right, let's get ready. Let's get ready. Let's get it. Almost. Half a second off. Oh, hey. So now check this out. So, my group ride just ended. And my guy is now wearing the sprint jersey. There we go. Left side of the screen. Cycling with Doc is first out of 153. Got the sprint jersey, baby. There we go. Got them all by half a second. Woo! There we go. No urge to throw up. You know, when I was in the Army, being an airborne paratrooper, you look at the rest of the Army, well, they're all legs. If you ain't airborne, you're a leg. And so there's always that mentality of like being a badass and being the best. Whew. I'm not the best at cycling, but sometimes in my mind, man, I'm the fucking best. Barbara! What's up, Barbara? One of my fellow riding partners. We'll have to do a meetup here pretty soon. Tried to link up with Raul on here. Raul's in here now in chat. But we'll have to do a meetup, all three of us. Get a couple other people in here. Well, guys, rode for just over an hour. Got the sprint jersey by half a second. There he is. Now it's like he's riding with us. Raul is in the house. Got the sprint jersey, bro. You'll see my name on there when you come around to it. If anybody got any questions, ask me anything while you got me here right now. I'm vulnerable. I'm down. If not, I'm gonna hop off. Did a horrible job at keeping my heart rate below 150. I'm sure my heart rate will probably be an average of like 160 something. Really appreciate you guys hanging out for a little bit, stopping by, liking the page, following. Apparently I didn't go hard enough. Next time I'll go harder. I'll make sure I throw up next time. Look, still got the sprint jersey. Got in my workout for the day. See, look at this, like, look at that. Cycling buddies all up in here right now. Alright guys, had a great time. Oh, here's the pole now. Now the pole comes up. Alright guys, again, thanks for coming by. Thanks for hanging out. I know this is boring to any of you that aren't cyclists, but I do appreciate your time. I know it's valuable these times of days. These kind of hard to talk and listen at the same time. You know what I mean. Alright guys, pleasure was all mine. Doc out.